Good morning, everyone. I'm your host, Suchi, and welcome to AI Minute Mondays. Our topic for today is AI in marketing. From automating research to content generation to predicting customer behavior, AI is having a great impact in the field of marketing with reducing how much time is taken and aiding marketing teams. So, joining us today to unpack this topic is Beck Nadir, who's the co founder at Lemmy. And before we begin, Beck, can you share a little bit about your journey and how you began Lemmy?
Sure. Thank you for having me, Suchi. Glad to be here today. Little bit of background about me. My name is Beck. I am the co-founder and CTO of LemmyLeap.ai, which is a marketing intelligence platform for primarily marketing agencies or smaller marketing teams who want to do their marketing, faster with intelligence at the forefront and front and center of everything. A little bit of background about me. My background is a data scientist. I've spent a great majority of my career in data, whether it's analysis or analytics or data sciences, so on and so forth. And luck would have it, a majority of my career was data sciences in the field of marketing. Um, we being, my wife and I, so co-founder Shamila and I originally started a data science consultancy. And the question that came about was, how do we market ourselves? Long story short, in order to be able to do what we're doing to get our name out there, we started developing our own series of workflows, methodologies, even little tools internally to get our name out there. And by the time we were done with everything, we were kind of looked at each other and said, do we have another product in our hands? Right? And if we're having this much issue marketing ourselves, despite all of the, vast sea of marketing tools out there, surely somebody else might be too, you know? And then, we asked around and asked other marketing teams, agencies, entrepreneurs, and yes, this is a very much a known problem. From there, we started pushing Lemony farther. Now we're in the, hands of users and agencies, both, as regular users as well as pilot programs, and we're pushing forward with hopefully this, new reinvented way of marketing and looking at marketing in a different lens than what traditional companies do.
Thank you, Beck, for sharing that. So, moving on to our topic, like you mentioned, AI has a huge impact in the field of marketing. But what would you say are the major areas where you've seen this dramatic change? You've been in marketing all your life, before AI as well as later.
Mhm.
So, what do you say are the biggest advantages of using AI for the field of marketing?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of what AI has done for marketing is undeniable. Some of which, or majority of which, I would say is around speed. Obviously, people are getting content out faster, right? Whether that's posts for social media, whether that's, newsletters or blogs or emails. Now, what do a lot of people do? Maybe they just put a question into something like ChatGPT or maybe give it a little bit of a background and boom, there you have it. So the speed in which things are going out today is absolutely undeniable, right? And there is also this whole nuance, if you will, and the rumor mill, if you will, that, quote unquote, SaaS is dead, right?
Yeah.
So this slew of ocean of marketing tools out there right now, whether it's something that helps you with social media or something that helps you with lead generation, now people are going, can I build this for myself? Right? And the simple answer is yes, you can, to a point, using AI, build tools that are very specific for you and for your use case, which essentially is what we ended up doing as well, right? We just ended up taking it a couple steps farther than that. So with respect to that, the impact of AI is undeniable, right? With the speed and the specific needs that you need, it's literally at your fingertips.
Thank you. Thank you, Beck, for sharing that. Now, coming to the flip side, what do you see as the major challenges when you use AI for things like content generation?
Yeah,
For example, we all have heard about AI slop,
right,
right?
right.
So, do you see a lot of that with the marketing content that gets generated? And if so, what are the kind of guardrails or the key things that we have to keep in mind as users so that we avoid this AI slop, avoid the common pitfalls that most users face, and we are still able to confidently leverage AI
Hmm.
without these issues?
Yeah, to answer your first question, are there flip sides to AI and marketing, and do we see it 100%? Um, if you ask some of the marketing purists, they might even argue the impact of AI is worse than, oh, the negative impact of AI is actually worse than positives, depending on who you ask. What are those negative impacts? One of which you nailed is AI slop. It's everywhere. Again, that's one of the things that's absolutely undeniable, right? And what happens with AI slop typically is you flood the market with posts or videos or avatars and commentary that does not belong, right? So now what used to be, let's say, bad voices
Mm-hmm.
are now multiplied by not even 10x. We're talking 100, 200, maybe even 1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So AI slop is an undeniable flip side to this, right? Another really big one that most people don't talk about is there's a bit of a nasty habit of letting AI determine what the voice of your customer is and what your brand voice is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. There is no tool in the world, whether it's AI or whether it's anything else, that will understand your customer better than you,
Mm-hmm.
or they'll understand the customer better than you should, right?
Yeah.
And many people tend to substitute that customer discovery or understanding who your audience is. People tend to substitute that with what AI thinks is right, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's a problem not only just in marketing, that's a problem in gathering intelligence in general,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that can have rather nasty, impacts as well. Because now, not only are you throwing AI slop out there, you are compounding that AI slop with the wrong voice, the wrong branding, the wrong audience, right? Now it's just straight noise, right?
Mm-hmm.
And most people, and this is something that I've seen in my world of data a lot, is most people don't correctly use or leverage data to understand set customers or to put their content and material out there, right? And again, you cannot substitute using AI for data knowledge, understanding data. And
Mm-hmm.
especially in a place like marketing where things can get pretty convoluted and busy. Shimon and I call it the wheel of marketing. There is research that needs to be done, content, planning, understanding, post, analysis, right? Without understanding how the pieces of data connect to each other,
Mm-hmm.
using AI can get you the wrong solutions faster. So that's something that we've seen a lot, and that's actually why we built Let Me Leap as well, is help you do all of those things faster, the correct way.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. To summarize, AI has, like you're saying, AI has a great impact in the field of marketing. It can shorten your cycles, it can make things much quicker, allow you to generate content much faster, but you still need the marketing basics. You still
100%.
need to understand your customer, you still need to understand the whole cycle. You cannot skip that.
Hmm.
And
You cannot
that's
skip
one
that.
of the main areas where you're seeing a lot of people try to use AI, but they're skipping those important steps. And that's what's leading to all the chaos, the AI slop, and, the bad voice being amplified.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You nailed it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Beck. It's been great to have you on the show and hear your thoughts on this. Any last comments that you want to leave our viewers with? Um,
Any last comments? Again, my name is Beck. Thank you for having me. For anybody who wants to handle marketing needs A to Z, especially agencies or teams. That includes, again, doing proper market research, understanding yourself and your customer, planning social media or paid or organic posts and ads, analytics, analysis, putting that whole what an agency might do, all in one place. If you have any needs like that, please feel free to reach out to me or Shamila. We are at lemmy, LEMILEAP.ai. We would love to hear from you. Yeah, and any questions you have, please let me know.
Thank you. So there you have it. You have all of the details of whom to contact if you want to use AI for marketing and the right way. Thanks, everyone. That's all that we have in AI Minutes this week.